Raphael there, and welcome new adventures and returning legends to my channel. Today we're going to be drawing a tribute to Will Ravengard. This is the 233rd art giveaway on the channel. We continue our Baldur's Gate 3 series with Wyll Ravengard. Wyll is a human warlock, and he's on the hunt for a devil named Karlach. As a warlock, Wyll can exploit the pact with his patron to summon magical weapons, pets, or manipulate his enemies. Known as the Blade of Frontiers across the marches of Baldur's Gate, Wyll is a valiant hero that fights injustice and hunts monsters wherever they may hide. He's also one of the origin characters playable in the game. After the drawing is complete, we will spin the wheel of names of subscribers, patrons, and anybody live in chat willing to participate in the giveaway. It's going to be done Battle Royale style to determine the last remaining name and winner of the artwork. If the winner fails to claim the drawing, it will be available for purchase. Details down below in the description. It all starts with a quick intro to the character, and then we begin a music battle as we continue our journey through the panels of From Hell from Larian Studios, this time covering patch 8. Then a mixed batch of various videos and music until we get to the art giveaway. If you'd like extra entries to increase your odds of winning, you have a couple of choices. You can subscribe to the channel on Twitch, Kick, or DLive. You can gift a sub to the channel, or you can take the luck into your own hands by becoming a paid Patreon member. You can also use a cheat code by simply making a live purchase of the drawing. 100 US will secure you the artwork, but it has to be done before we start the actual giveaway. Of course, if you're watching this later on YouTube, please smash that like button as it really helps out the channel. And if you like the content, then maybe consider subscribing. I urge you to seek out my live streams though, so you don't miss another chance to win some original art. Okay, let us begin.
"7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate, the city I call home. My name is Wyll, but the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers, champion of the meek, defender of the innocent. The truth isn't quite so simple, but they're right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey. My latest target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell."
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
The 9 hells! Open the gate! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
Hello, and welcome one and all to the very first annual Forgotten Idol. I am Wyll Ravengard, and I will be your humble host and commentator, guiding you musically through the Forgotten Realms in search of the performer most worthy of the title of Bard. Tonight, we bring you a veritable feast for the senses, a night of music, magic, and mystique, where you, yes, you, have the power to decide who will be named winner of Forgotten Idol. Featuring Neil the Elven Troubadour, Zilba Whistelpocket and his most cursed saxophone, Borislav Popislavov of Waterdeep, and many more. And with that, let Forgotten Idol begin!
down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, all reminds me of your grace. Pain, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, all remind me of your grace. Pain, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash as you go the last nights now. Words remind me of your grace. All the love I cannot take. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
Stop! This isn't boarding!
What's wrong with you?
It's trash!
No, it's heavy metal.
My name is Neil the Troubadour, and I'm going to sing you a sonnet about true love.
I don't know. Get it.
True love.
Doesn't know that's the actor who plays Astarion. Oh, damn.
Is he still alive? I hope he's not. Number one, this is not trash. This is heavy metal.
Oh dear. Someone always dies on these panels.
Are you a loved one suffering from the effects of an illicit tadpole? You might be entitled to financial compensation. Hi, I'm
No, that's not Farhan.
Italian law. If you
Yeah, and I think the designers at Dungeons & Dragons from
Still not Farhan.
the conception of 5th edition in 2014.
Hello there, people. Welcome to the Larian Merch Center. So here we are on a boat on the North Sea. Why are we on a boat? I don't know why we're on a boat, but we're on a boat. Anyway, back to the merch. Here we are. We have beautiful t-shirts in the store. Look at this stuff. It's beautiful. It's really, really firm, though it's flexible. It smells really good. It fits well. It fits good. Look at this. It's nice. It's sturdy. It can survive a nice night of clubbing. Come over here. What do we have? We have dice. What are dice? Weighted dice. They're not weighted dice. You can't sell weighted dice. But they're nice dice. Strictly original sin. We have the game. The game. Who would have thought, right? CRPG on a handheld console. Amazing. It's beautiful. We have We have the vinyl here, beautiful vinyl. Look at this art. It's amazing. In fact, our coffee machine has this on the loading screen. Look at this beautiful quality, and then we have this amazing vinyl. Can you see the coloration? This is amazing. Who makes this? Who does this? All right, what else do we have? We have another t-shirt. We have a beautiful t-shirt. It's obviously same kind of fit. Wow, look at this. It's so smooth, but nice and tight. How does this work? Who does this? Anyway, what else do we have? We have our graphic novel. It's the collector's edition. This one's actually sold out right now, but we have the other ones you can still get.
Our deepest condolences to friends and family of Elven Troubadour Neil. I would like to take this moment to remind our audience that Larian Studios is in no way legally culpable for any bodily mutilations or deaths that may occur during this broadcast. I suppose that can only mean one thing. Let the voting begin! Who will be the Forgotten Realms' top bard? Will it be Neil, the Elven Troubadour? Or Hunter?
Fuck.
Vote for the dead body, guys!
Welcome back to Forgotten Idol, where you decide this year's top bard. And dearest viewers, the votes are now in. An unexpected result. I suppose you could call Neil's act performance art. In any case, it seems to have resonated with our audience. I'm quite sure he would be proud. What an evening! What a result! Congratulations and commiserations to Neil! And to all the other performers tonight! What an evening! What a result! Congratulations and commiserations to Neil! And to all the other performers tonight!
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Listen, you! Back to the anus that smash you out!
Away! You pox nun!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Panels from Hell number 6, in which we celebrate the release of Patch 8. Obviously, today is the day that we are going to be releasing the Bard class. It's going to show up on Steam any minute now. You will be able to try everything that we're about to show you for yourselves. I'm joined by David! I'm joined by Nick, our lead systems designer, Inne, our technical writer, myself, and David! And David, our head of production, who is a very sad person right now, for he has lost the first forgotten idol of the Forgotten Realms. David, why don't you just come have a seat here? We'll chat. We can talk about this. I'm sure it will be fine. All right. So obviously we didn't rehearse for this because we did expect you to win. I mean, like
so did I.
That guy's. I mean, like Forgotten Idol, the first show in which dead people can win.
What can I say? There was a stiff competition.
It was mind blowing. I thought it was really good. I thought you did really, really well.
Thank you. Yeah. I also thought that
he didn't even sing.
Really no.
Yeah, he didn't even sing.
Didn't get to it.
Yeah, look, he broke our television, so we can't see the game anymore. So that's a broken television. Your band Hunter.
Yeah,
it's very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Live streaming, guys.
Really enjoyed it. So
nothing goes as planned.
We invited you, of course, to play with the band because we are presenting the Bard today.
Yeah. Finally,
yeah.
Finally, we have a Bard in a game.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's gone, what, 6 years? 7 years?
Yeah, 6, 7 years.
So for those that don't know, we had a game before that was called Divinity Original Sin 2. And in it we had a Kickstarter. And in that Kickstarter, at one moment during an update, there was a vote. And so David wanted the Bard in. And I wanted the really cool stuff, which was the polymorph class. And so...
But I had such cool spells made up, like Piano of Pain and...
Piano of Pain, I know, seriously.
I don't know.
Anyway, Nick today is going to take us through some of the gameplay. You have a presentation prepared for us. We're going to be looking at all of the Bard features. We have a whole bunch of movies to show you also with really cool stuff. So I suggest we get started. Maybe we should start, well, since we just saw the Bard, maybe you should introduce the Bard.
I'll start with the Bard in the room, which is the new class that is available in patch 8.
All right.
Here's how it looks. So Bard is a caster, and they use a lot of control spells, and they deal a lot of psychic damage. Like this one, for example, Vicious Mockery. It allows you to insult somebody. And you will actually hear an insult. We have 97 insults.
97 of them.
97 of them.
And that's recorded for every single player voice, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you do when you insult people in the game? Like, does it really bring a benefit to insult them?
It hurts them psychically.
Hurts them psychically.
In a psychic way.
All right, okay. So I think we have a couple of insults lined up. Can we hear a few insults just to see how the insults sound?
You've a visage fit for letter writing.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Behold, a most noisy cuck.
Those are actually some of the nicer insults actually that I have in there.
Okay.
I read one which was your body is more toilet than temple.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you.
It's a lot funnier.
Yeah. No, yeah. You got anything?
Oh, it wasn't anything personal. I was just like.
Okay. So we got insults and a Bard. What else do we have?
Yeah. So a Bard has a starting instrument. You can pick a starting instrument that you can see between a drum, a flute, a lute, a lyre, or a violin.
All right. So, do these instruments do anything? Or is there any use to them?
Oh yeah. So Bard will use them as part of their spellcasting, but also you'll be able to perform to the characters in the game.
Okay, and that has benefits and advantages, which we'll see.
We'll show it.
So we'll let chat decide which instrument you're going to pick in a minute, but there's some more things that we can show here, right? So tell us a little bit more about the Bard.
Right. So one of the classic things that Bard can do is inspire allies. So Bardic Inspiration is something that we'll show as well. It's a way to give an ally a bonus on whatever D20 roll they're going to be doing.
All right, so a Bardic Inspiration, the signature action, basically, of the Bard, you could say. All right, so Bards are not the only thing that we're showing today.
Oh, yeah. There's more stuff in character creation that is new. And that one is a race.
Yes, we are launching the Gnome race, which inadvertently had leaked by a person who couldn't shut up previously, but is now finally in the game. And so, can you take us through it?
Yeah, so this here is a forest gnome. They have dark vision and they can talk to animals just natively.
Yeah.
And like all gnomes, they're very cunning, so they have advantage on saving throws of mental abilities.
Okay,
It's very hard to charm or frighten them, basically.
Okay, cool. And I see they have their intelligence +2 also.
Oh yeah.
They're very smart.
Pretty smart. Pretty smart cookies.
Okay, cool.
We also have deep gnomes that come from Underdark.
Yeah.
And being from Underdark, they have superior dark vision. And they're good at sneaking at stealth checks through stone camouflage.
All right, I like those.
And we also have the rock gnomes, the tinkerers among them, that have artificer's lore, which doubles their proficiency bonus in history. Or you could say that they have expertise in history.
Expertise is new, right? So we didn't have that before?
Yeah, that's something new.
Yeah, that's a Bard feature that we made for the Bard. But it's also available for other classes, so rogues will also have expertise
That'll
from
make
level
people
1.
happy
Yeah.
who are wanting to have expertise in there. All right, excellent. So, Bart, looking cool. There was a thing you told me as we were trying this out before about rock gnomes that I didn't know because who would play a rock gnome anyway? And so...
We will, today. Rock gnomes are tinkers, and something small that they start with is a little music box that plays, I think that's BG3 theme in the background, or you can sell it, if you're into that.
Okay, so it's like free cash to start with.
It's your, heirloom, your little thing.
It's going from Mr. Balancing. All right, good.
You can have this one.
What? I can have this one. All right, excellent. Thank you very much, Nick. He's very stingy when it comes to loot. You have no idea the conversations that we've had sometimes. We're going to have a little demo of, I guess we're going to play a Bard Gnome. Does that make sense, actually, a Bard Gnome?
It makes sense if you want to. If you want it to make sense.
If you roleplay.
Look at it, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
gnomes look like bards.
What is and one of the questions you must be getting when you talk about the gnomes, which clearly you're very passionate about, is like, what is the max throwing distance? Like, is there how does it?
They're as light as halflings, so they're prime throwing material.
So I can improvise weapons with the gnomes, and I can just throw them as far as I want.
If you ask them nicely.
Okay. Definitely looking forward to a demo of that. As we get ready for your demo, there's actually one more thing that we have new in character creation.
Oh yes, yes.
And that
in
is
the appearance tab.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new customization options that have been added to the hair. We have different hairstyle now, highlights, that kind of thing, but I have somebody lined up who would very much like to talk about hair. And it is none other than our very own Victoria. Can we bring up Victoria?
What's new for hair in patch 8? Well, actually a lot is new. We've overhauled the entire hair system. We've added automatic snapping, so you can choose any hair you want across gender or race, no matter who you choose. We also added highlights, graying hair, and more hair, and all kinds of adjustments. The hair in BG3 already looked pretty good. What we set out to do was to make it even better, make it prettier. So one good example of things that we changed and we're striving to still improve upon is afros. They felt pretty flat and pretty unrealistic, and now we tried to make them a bit more fluffy and even more realistic. One of the things that we really take into consideration is the player feedback. With all the changes that we've rolled out, it's going to be really important for us to hear how players feel about it so that we can improve further upon it. And by release, end up with fabulous hair. Like mine, you know. It's beautiful.
Oh my!
All right, our character artists absolutely are the best. Like, it is incredible how much passion they put in the entire plethora of races and classes that we have into the game. The amount of hairstyles is just insane in this game.
Yes, and you can combine anything from any race, any body type.
Yeah, that was, and beards also. We did that already before, but I thought. I also like the fact that, I mean, like, I'm a man of hair difficulty.
Really?
I hadn't noticed that yet. And I really like that you can actually pick for your gray hair what it's graying towards to. So I want to gray towards purple, and that's a thing that can happen now. And I think this is bloody amazing.
Yeah.
All right. We have a long list. David, have you seen this? Like, you're not the only one that can do it. And I wanted to do something really impressive, but I can't.
No, because it tore off.
I tore it with my armor, and I just wanted to impress you with all the patch notes that I printed out myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's really, Jan printed it.
Maybe today we're all losers.
Taking it hard, David, eh?
That's on you, chat.
Thank you, chat. You made David sad.
All right, Nick, what do you have to show us here?
Anyway, we're a bit...
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Let the bard inspire you, David.
All right.
We have a save game a bit further into the game. This is Druid Grove. And I have a bard here who is ready to level up to level 3, which is when bards get their subclass. So we can check it out.
All right, let's have a look. All right. Now, just so you know, Nick is doing this on a screen that's half broken because Hunter and his band were a little bit too enthusiastic.
Perfect.
So he might be missing things that might be obvious to you, but they're definitely not obvious to Nick.
It was Neil.
It was Neil.
Yeah,
the guy you voted for.
Guy.
The guy you voted for.
Blame it on the dead guy.
It's fine. Chat will help me out. I'm sure they will correct me if I don't see half of.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's go for it.
So, when bard levels up to 3, first thing we're going to do is put in the expertise points, which we already mentioned. So I'm going to pick persuasion and performance, or performance and persuasion, typical bard things that we'll definitely need throughout. And then we have 2 subclasses. So we have College of Lore and College of Valor. For the College of Lore, we have Cunning Words, another way to insult your enemy. This time to give him a penalty on their d20 checks. And of course, we're adding some spells, some for Bard and some that are going to be used by other classes as well.
Okay, yeah.
So here I have a Phantasmal Force, a spell that deals psychic damage every turn, or if you deal some new damage type, the enemy will remember the damage type that you dealt, for example, fire, and they will keep receiving fire.
They're going to get fire damage. They think they get fire damage. They're actually getting fire damage. How does that even work?
It's like a phantom pain kind of thing.
Phantom
Bards
pain.
are sneaky. Like they're not
all hunted by your nightmares.
There you go.
There you go. That can do fire damage too.
So I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna ask. All right, go ahead.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pick Calm Emotions and another new spell that makes you immune to Charm the Frightened.
This is something the world needs. David also needs some Calm Emotion spell just right now. So.
And we will need it. And just for interest, we're going to show College of Valor as well. College of Valor is a bit better with weapons and armor.
Yeah.
And they have the proficiencies, and they have combat inspiration, so they can get their bardic inspiration to apply to damage and armor class.
Okay, all right. So, but we're going with College of Lore, right?
I think we're going to go with College of Lore so that we can insult people.
There's a. Are you going to explain Jack of all trades?
Yeah, let's check it out. So something that we're updating in the patch as well, we're highlighting more of the class features in character panel. So here, for example, we have Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So that one means that even if you're not proficient or have expertise in a skill, you still add half of your proficiency bonus to all of the skills.
And is that like unique to the bard?
Yeah, that's their thing.
All right. As a matter of fact, you could think of the bard of like the one if you want to like play a little bit of everything. That's the guy.
There should be like a phrase for that.
Yeah.
I just can't come up with one, but
Jack of all trades.
all traits.
Anyway. All traits. Oh my god. All right. Okay.
Let's continue.
Cool. All right. So you got a violin, by the way, because Chad voted for the violin.
That's what Chad said.
Yeah, Chad has a violin. Yes. You predicted the flute.
Yeah.
I want the flute.
Yeah. I thought they were not going to pick anything.
Did you want violin?
Violins are cool. I like all of them. I honestly think they're all super cool.
All right. Have you ever gone to a violin class first year?
No, I played cello.
That's worse. That's worse. All right. What are we going to do?
Well, we have Volo here, right?
That's right. That guy.
And so we're going to show performing with the instrument with Volo. And now Volo is good at singing or whistling. And what we're going to do is, when I click on perform, the action that the bard has, I can pick one of 3 songs.
Okay.
And so this is a new piece of UI.
Yeah, it's a new UI. There's like spells that have different variations, like perform here, but also other spells. You can select this variation in the new UI, and it's also used for upcasting.
Yeah, can you show some upcasting in it? Can you switch to a wizard or something?
I think I have it on heroism.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
This is really...
yeah, you get a nice, beautiful UI.
Also pointing out, because that's one of the things you've been working on, the tooltips here.
Yeah.
Because they've gotten an upgrade too again.
Yeah, they're more beautiful again. The text is getting tweaked all the time to get as much information across in as few words, which is not always easy in D&D.
Is that a thing you always had? Like you appreciate the aesthetics of tooltips? Or
not as much
is it an acquired thing? All right.
Yeah.
Acquired taste.
All right, which song are we going to pick? I know which one you're going to pick.
I want the power.
I figured.
And the power?
The power.
Are we going for the power?
I guess we're going
All right,
for the power.
try harden from the start.
All right.
So let's see.
So he's starting to whistle because he doesn't have an instrument on him.
Yeah.
That's what happens if you have no instrument.
Indeed. And NPCs will join in if they are good with singing or if they have an instrument. So Volo is.
They're giving gold.
Yeah, and we have an audience. The druids are interested in our song.
Yeah.
They're throwing gold coins at us.
They're throwing gold coins at you. This is a way of getting rich.
Rich.
Slowly.
Like a true bard. You're gonna get like the pocket change, right? If anything, people are just gonna ignore you, pretend you're not sitting there while they're enjoying the music. Turn around, like pass by again. I'm still ignoring you. Like turn around, pass by again. The kid is gonna look at the parents, gonna say, "Oh, we're not gonna give some person something." And then the parents are gonna say, "No, kids." And then ultimately they're gonna feel really guilty, gonna give money to kids.
You're gonna make David sad again.
All right. Okay.
You also need to pass a skill check actually to get the money.
You need to get a skill check. You need to be good at it.
Yeah,
what happens if you're bad?
Then no money for you.
No money for me. That's even sadder.
You have to keep practice.
It's like losing at Forgotten Idol.
Just like that, actually. Yes.
Can you play instruments when you're not a bard?
Yes. So if you want multiple people playing instruments in your party, at level 4 you can get a feat. That's called Performer, and that gives you a proficiency with a musical instrument, and everybody can play.
So then your party will play together, just like you're now playing with the NPC.
Yes.
I think we have a save game later on that we can show.
We're going to show that
so,
at the end.
A few follow-up questions on this. First of all, this looks super scripted, sir.
Oh, that's absolutely scripted. No, it's completely systemic.
So you want to insult me?
I have 97 insults.
Can we get an insult?
Thank you for the hosty host.
That's okay.
All right, no insult.
White Lion.
So no, wait, hold on. I have another question. So it's systemic. So that means that you can if you find bards anywhere, they're going to start playing with you. And if there's no bard, people are going to come to you if you pass a performance check. That also means that you can distract people by playing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If you need NPCs to look one way when you're doing something else the other way,
hey, how you
that's
doing?
a good way to do it.
There's some kids over there in the grove. Can we go to the kids and see if we can rob them blind?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Okay, let's do that.
If that's what we want to do.
We're
going to go there.
They stole from us first.
They are a bit shady.
Yeah, so there you go.
The
So
kids,
just giving them back, giving the same experience back to them.
They're only children. They're innocent tiefling children.
Well,
they are.
We don't call
them. Where I mean, like it's just showing the feature, David. It's fine. We're not saying that all musicians are like
or tieflings.
Yeah.
The kids also like.
Oh, it's been a struggle actually. It's been a really big struggle to stream.
Playing music, right? No. The kids are the ones coming. Are you stealing with your wizard?
I'm borrowing it.
Crazy stuff going on.
Why do you think the attitude went down? Why do you think this?
Well, it's because Gale, he's not very good at it.
Yeah, but somebody must have spotted it, right? Aha.
Oh.
I think that you are in trouble. Well, no,
it's okay.
It's not managing to find you.
The guard is gone.
People, it is not.
Perfect.
All right.
Victimless crime.
Victimless crime. You're not going to be arrested. Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah, no, it's just been really busy. Real life stuff, right?
You're supposed to be an adult. Act like it.
Okay.
I haven't had a lot of time to focus on streams.
That's a pity. I'm so sad for the people that worked on that feature. Let's move on.
You're not gonna explain
Not in that way. No.
It's just it's not that things are bad. It's
Something
things
really cool.
are
I wanted
just,
to talk about how cool it was. It's just
super
like
busy.
it happens. All right,
A lot of
let's
stuff
go
happening all
forward.
at once.
We have hold on, David. You're gonna have to help me because you ruined this. Well, to be fair,
I didn't ruin it.
No, you gotta go to the top. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I highlighted and I want to talk about. There's a whole bunch of features. All right, let's start with part 1. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a professional.
Yes, I can see that you've done this before. All right.
The tech
Blood
thoughts.
eye.
The tech thoughts. Is that on your list?
It absolutely
Yeah.
is. Yes.
Just super busy.
So
a
we
lot of
had
stuff
this
happening
spell that's
all
called
at the
the
same
tech
time,
thoughts.
which is all
And,
good, but
it's a bit uncomfortable to use it before.
It's,
You had to precast it before a
like-
dialogue. But you didn't even know when.
I haven't
it
had
would
a
be
chance to
relevant,
breathe.
So few people used it.
I think you're very polite because uncomfortable. It was absolute shit, really. I mean, like nobody used it. Nobody.
Now it's a lot more comfortable.
I've been getting a lot of work lately too, and so it's just
Good
it's
news
made,
is that he has his sword this time.
which is great because it means I'm going to be able to
Really? He's going to lose it?
to
I'm gonna
put
say
all that money
interesting
kind of
technique.
towards a better camera, but it's very time consuming.
What? We need to be ready for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm useless with a sword.
So now, if there's a detect thoughts opportunity in the dialogue, you can cast it right in the dialogues.
Okay.
Which we're gonna do, and we get +1 from Jack of all trades right there.
All right.
Deep eye. Okay.
So go for it. I hope you're
I don't
going
even
to
want
work.
to go darker.
Yeah,
So,
it's okay.
okay, very good. And so now you're going to learn something that he knows.
Yeah, it's gonna be his secret thought.
He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again.
All right. Okay, so now you know something extra that you didn't know before.
Exactly. So now we know how to cheer him up, given that information.
Right. I need to clear my head.
All right, and so.
Step.
Oh, he lost his sword. He did lose his sword. All right, that's a bug that we have to fix.
You
Okay.
really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
All right, so he's giving you a reward also for that. That's really good.
Thank you.
So you're gonna. What are you getting?
More free stuff.
All right.
Well, I'm getting inspired.
It's always good.
And so that's gonna give you an extra roll if you need it. And what else do you get?
All right.
A battle axe.
A battle axe. Okay, well.
Freebies. That's just Bard stuff, right?
It's just a bar stuff. All right. Okay, cool. So detect thoughts is now easier to access because it's now available from within the dialogue. So that's really good.
There's other cool spell stuff that is also new.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so the spellbook has been updated.
Okay.
We have an updated UI. You can now look at spells and filter for them.
Fine. I don't know if Baldur's Gate is your type of game, but
So
it's
yeah, there's a
definitely,
search and you can also like look on type.
it's like
on
a
the
Dungeons and
damage
Dragons simulator.
stuff like that. And also, if you are a wizard and you want to learn new spells, there's a neat UI thingy for that as well, where it shows all the spell scrolls that you have for spells that you haven't learned yet. It shows how much you pay for it. You can see that Acid Arrow here is cheaper because it's for your subclass, and you can just like click it and then learn it.
Yeah. Well, let's learn something, right? Maybe silence.
Silence. You clearly are up to something.
So now that we have it, we also need to prepare it.
Yeah.
Which is now done in a bit of a neater way. So you see your prepared spells, and you just select which ones you want.
Yeah.
And I also have Find Familiar on Gale.
That's true, actually. Yeah. It's one of the other small things, the quality of life things that have been added. All right, go for it.
Which one do you want?
I want a newt.
You want a newt?
Ah, gotcha.
No newt, but I have a frog. How does frog sound?
It's not a newt.
It's
How many
I played it
times
myself.
have we over this?
It's a newt without the tail.
I can say it's worth every penny. It's worth every penny and more. It is worth. It is like for the price that they're charging right now. It is insanely good.
The new thing in the patch is that familiars
it's not like
and
other
companions
games.
will stick with you if you rest. So they will not just poof away. They will stay
In the past,
with
you
you.
lost them, so you now can actually.
What system would you play it on? Would you play it on a console or a
Lasts
PC?
Forever. All the way until the end of the game.
As long as you can keep them alive.
As long as you can keep them alive, all right.
But they can also heal now.
Yes.
Yes. They can, but during short rest, they can take.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so that's good. All right. But you had to take the familiar Frog.
Yeah.
Frog.
So now
I love it. My
Ah,
favorite.
console. Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's move onwards. What else do you want to show us?
Well, I want to get out of the city and I want to explore a little bit.
Okay.
See what we can find.
Yeah, the console UI is completely different than the PC
Just
one.
grab my party with a new.
It's on like wheels, and it's good. I played it co-op with my wife.
Let's strike it out.
And
So while
we had a
you're
great
heading
time.
there, I'll just go through some of the other new things that are in there. So for all our Brazilian Portuguese fans, vamos nessa. So Brazilian Portuguese is being added to the patch, so that's coming to you now also. I think with this patch, otherwise it would be on my list.
When does the patch release, Finn?
It releases now.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it releases like in.
After the stream.
Yeah, my computer can't handle it either, believe it or not.
This year, I think it's releasing as
that's why I
we
just
speak.
stick
Maybe
with
they have some
console.
technical issues. So it's coming out right now. So what else do we have?
probably could do it if I wasn't
Hairstyles,
streaming it.
Clearly. We have Swarm AI.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you want to show your thing first?
We can start with my thing, and then we'll talk
we'll
about
go to the
Swarm AI.
exciting thing,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah.
All right. Let's show me your thing.
So, say I'm walking around the wilderness, looking for adventure, looking for things to find.
All right.
Oh, what's that?
Oh no! It's a mount.
It's a dirt mound full of dirt.
Not a dirt mount.
If only I could do something about
get
it.
away.
I have a shovel.
Yeah.
Do you know, Sven, what people can do with a shovel?
Many things. You can throw them.
Yeah.
That's true.
You can try to eat them.
No.
You can try.
Yeah.
I know people
you
use
can hit somebody with it
multiple
also.
computers sometimes.
Yeah,
One
you
to
can
stream,
sell
one
it.
to run the games.
Also, you can dig, because this is an RPG.
True. Yeah. And so when you
what
dig,
if you-
what happens?
Up.
There comes a chest.
Perfectly synced.
I knew it was going to be just big chest. Small
It
gnome.
is a big chest, but
Yeah.
we'll never find out
When do
what's
we get
inside.
to the gnome throwing anyway? Before you open it, is this because I know I played a few games in my life. Like most of them that have a thing like digging and stuff like that. I mean, like you open the chest, you get a carrot. If you're lucky, you get a coin. Like maybe a bone. Is this going to be like this with our?
Let's find out.
Yeah. This is a carrot, man. Oh, it's
more than a
actually-
carrot.
It's not that bad actually. It's quite. It's
More
not
bling.
That bad. Yeah. So, how do you discover chests? How do you figure out that they're there?
So there's quite a few scattered around. Some are just completely hidden, but some are pointed out by bit notes or NPCs.
Okay, so and if you discover them, you need to do any kind of check.
Yes, you need to do the
Perception check.
persuasion check. Yes, no, perception.
Okay.
Perception check.
All right. Okay. As
Or
you
you can
get
just
set
dig.
up, we'll look at a combat with you in which the bard is going to show what the bard actually means to the party. I trust. But before we do that, we have a very exciting feature coming up regarding combat. For quite some time, our developers have been working very hard on a AI feature which we call Swarm AI, and the person that's going to introduce that to you is none other than Edouard Imbert, our lead combat designer.
So the Swarm AI is for us the ability to group together certain units so that they act at the same time. Essentially, instead of taking a turn each, they will move together, then act in turn. So we do this on certain minor units, such as perhaps small animals, stupid goblins, things like that. Essentially, the problem we're trying to solve is that we're trying to speed up combat because we thought the experience was too slow. So you would often, in big fights, right, in fights with perhaps 10, 15 participants, we would have to wait until everybody thinks, then moves, then acts, and we're looking for a way to speed things up. That's the idea. The major change that you're going to see is that certain fights where we have enabled Swarm AI, it's not enabled everywhere, but in the fights we have enabled it, it's going to play a lot faster. It's going to be a lot smoother. Yeah, I can give you a specific example of this, which is the Goblin Village, right, in the temple ruins. So you used to have all these goblins, right, and you would attack one of them for fun or because the conversation turned sour or anything, and then they would all act the one after the other. It would take a long time. This was never satisfactory for us. So now the Swarm AI is in place. They're going to start moving, in a much more efficient way, and you can actually have an experience that is a lot better and a lot more fluid. What the? No!
Forget about him, guys. We figured it out. You do some sort of. We made sure that all criticals and deaths are gonna feel so much more rewarding right now. Combat cameras, they're back. So loaded dice or no, anything you do is just gonna have that punch to it. Like this.
I love how we have fun with these panels.
Okay, so Swarm AI, big thing. It changes a lot. It changes a lot.
Speeds up some combos.
It's like it's been quite a challenge also to get it to work because it's the AI that we have is a thinking AI, so it plans. So having them all think together took quite a lot of optimization to get it to work smoothly. But it's well, we'll see what the community thinks. I think it really aids a lot in combat, especially in the big ones. And you're going to do a combat with us?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but we're first going to get into the combat, right? So we're going to do what's called as a harpy fight. Let's have a look at how you
Spoilers.
get it. I'm sorry.
Can you hear something in the distance?
Definitely not a harpy.
As a bard, I have to go and investigate.
Right.
What could it be? Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Nurkan, what are you doing here, Ben?
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
As a bard, let's try to sing.
Yeah, a lot of bones there.
Yeah.
Maybe you should add some more.
Definitely. We're getting all of the bones.
All right.
Ooh, to get a 5, we already have 6. Oh.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, well, you're good. I don't think you could have lost this one.
No.
You never know.
The suffocating yearning.
You gonna try to save the kid?
As the spell breaks, you are free.
Oh. Shall we try to break the guy out as well?
As you do, as you want. So go ahead.
Might be a lot harder.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
I have advantage on it because you're a bard. Easy. Easy. Ooh. Easy.
Look at that.
Expertise though.
Flexing. Yeah, expertise really helps.
Yeah, it's really cool. All right.
Wasn't there a thing about guidance as well? Oh.
There's one of the patch notes is guidance. Yeah, I mean it's one of the small things that's in there, which I liked it in the patch list. You can see that the game is maturing. So you things like, for instance, if you try to detect Shadowheart's thoughts and you try to use her guidance to detect her thoughts, that doesn't work anymore. So small things like this that are starting to get done, that are demonstrating that we're getting closer to the end of development. We still have a lot of work. All right, so you're getting into combat. And yeah, well, we're going to just watch what you're going to do in combat. Let's watch a little bit of combat, but we still have other stuff that's lined up.
Yeah.
So see, what's the plot? I do hope you're going to throw a gnome in here.
Well, we can end with this.
Right.
So let's see. Two of my characters are lured by the harpy song. So, okay. Let's open with a sleep. Should I upcast
still
it?
alive.
Let's. Oh no!
I do like that upcasting UI.
Let's sleep this harpy. We're gonna break her concentration right there.
So that takes the lure away.
Yeah.
This is smart. Right.
Oh, the frog! The frog!
Oh yeah.
Frog is gonna do its thing. Look.
Can you throw the frog?
Yeah, you can throw the frog.
Okay.
But the frog is gonna deal maybe 1 damage. Save and throw.
Okay. Are you gonna manage?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It doesn't look like you're gonna manage.
Well, I have stage fright.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What does that do? That's one of your tadpole powers.
That is a tadpole power for bards. Well, a lot of things, a lot of debuffs, and let's see if I can group more of them.
Yeah, those
with
two.
stage fright. Can we give them stage fright? Oh yeah.
You got one of them at least.
Well, one of them is not too bad. Shall we curse one of them?
Yeah.
With cutting words. So what cutting words would do is that you do it on your turn right now, and the enemy will have a penalty on their next d20.
Okay.
All
that was one of the random cocksucking magics.
Okay.
Did you just say that?
something.
All right.
It's a bard. They're very creative.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mirkan, don't go there.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Don't do it, Markham. Don't do it. Don't
You're
jump.
just running away. It's
Don't
okay.
jump. Okay.
All right.
All right. He's going to the harpy. He's not running away.
So, shall we try to toss?
Yes. Toss me up.
All right. Let's try. Let's see how far we can throw. Not too far.
Oh, you
Still
can throw
pretty
up.
heavy. Yeah.
No, your path is interrupted. No, find a path. Find a path. There is one. One a little bit lower. No. Yeah, there.
Maybe here will work. Well, it did work. If we call that work.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to get anywhere.
Well, we can leave
He has his
the
doubts.
end of this fight. And we can check out something less
No. I'm
not
the one that usually dies on this.
Now
That's
you're
why they
invested.
picked you.
Oh no. That's much better. Let me heal myself up.
Take your.
Okay. I want to see how the pros do it.
Shall we charm?
No pressure.
Guiding bolt.
We're gonna just guide and bolt them.
Right.
I do want to get to my bard because I would like to use calm emotions.
That would be good actually, because that
yeah.
will take them. How are you gonna
I'm gonna use
stop?
silence on the other two,
Yeah.
so they don't try to lure me.
That's why you learned silence.
Yeah, very handy. I also have a scroll of Misty Step.
Oh, yeah, you can throw it, pick up the bard and throw.
Oh, Gale is not much of a thrower.
No, he's not a big thrower, right?
We're gonna skip the frog for this time. So where is it? Calm emotions. Let's make everybody immune to charm effects.
That's cheating.
There you go.
That breaks the fight.
Well, much easier fight now.
Okay, yeah, so you are going to manage. All right, so that's actually quite
All right.
powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, while you're on the bard, don't you have some really cool arrows on her as well?
Oh,
that
yeah,
have
I
some
do.
New tooltips.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. So a lot of the items that deal damage now have the same kind of tooltips as the spells. They show the damage, they show the range. And also new on this tooltip is that you can see the area of effect there. It's small, but it's there.
Right here.
Right there. And also like any spells and arrows and stuff that are in short range, so less than 2 meters, now have the melee. So there's all kind of small
I noticed, I mean, when I was playing it and trying it out, I noticed how much quality of life, invisible things, small things, things you, once you see them, you can't live without them again. And you didn't realize they were missing, but there's really a lot of them when you go through it. It's really, really good. All right.
All right. So, shall we get to something less combat oriented?
I know. I want you to finish this fight.
Oh, now they want to.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
You're trying to get out of this fight. I see
Actually,
that.
perform my way out of it. That's gonna be a slaughter, isn't it?
You're resisting the song, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm immune. Let's see how far Lizelle can jump. Yeah, she's gonna be all right.
Yeah, that's a jump. But you have an attack of opportunity, smart man.
Something that we added recently. Thank you.
All right. Wow. She's silenced now, but she can. She's got her action surge.
Yes.
Okay, you clever man.
Action surge. Where are my maneuvers? Yeah, pushing maneuver. Let's see if I can shove her off this cliff. That's enough.
Oh, okay, that was really good.
That's much easier.
And failed her saving throw. Good.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's sinning. No sinning allowed. Keep pelting them. Okay, maybe I need to walk away a bit.
Okay.
Sure, I did. More radiant damage.
Starting to get there.
Starting to get there.
Yeah.
Sven really wants to put me through paces here.
I do.
Yeah. Isn't there also like that cool new feature if you select the wrong person?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
show that, yeah.
So if I have Lizelle and it's not her turn, right? We now have a little button here that tells you, whoops, it's not this character's turn. And if you click it, it gives you the character whose turn it is.
There's also a new resting UI actually that we forgot to show. We should show that afterwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Let's try to keep throwing them off. Oh, very complicated.
Why do you want to throw them off? I mean, like, we did... Oh,
now she's silent.
Wow.
Yeah, very nice.
Good. Well done.
All right.
You clearly are better than I am. I would have been dead in this fight, I think.
Where is our harpy? Right.
All right.
Thank you. I was hoping for a crit because we need to show that crit cam, of course. That's much better.
Buffalotoxin. All right, you're in business. Okay, I believe that you can win this fight. I still want to see though.
All right, our psionic jump.
Yeah.
On Lazel is really good. Let's see if this is gonna work.
Oh, you're so badass. Yeah.
That is reasonable. Well, it's a lot easier when I'm not lured.
Okay.
I'm immune to their tricks. Oh no,
that was stupid, you stupid beast.
She forgot about Cylon.
Yeah. I don't think she's aware. Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
We're getting somewhere.
You're not bad at all. You're not bad at all. All right. So I just need you to kill one more, because I need you to do something for me to get me to my next feature.
All right. Still fishing for that crit.
Okay. No crits to be seen.
No crits.
You've been very unlucky, actually.
Let's do Dissonant Whispers.
Oh, that's really powerful, so I like that one.
Yeah, that's a kill. All right, we have one left. Did you have something in mind?
No, throw a gnome at it, but that's fine. You threw my gnome. That's I'm happy. I can rest.
All right,
now.
all right.
All right.
Last attack. Bam.
Oh.
All right.
All right, you were very impressive. I gotta say, like that's much better.
It's all
than
Bard's advantage there.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. So support class. That's the best way of that can do many things.
Yes.
Right, and that
help
has some that can help you also out of combat by attracting attention. It can perform. It can lead you to actually really cool moments of music, which we'll have a look at. And you can load that save game as Nick is getting ready for his save game. We have a whole bunch of other changes and additions that came to the game. One of them is a sign of how the game is maturing. I've been using that word a lot recently. We have a lot of improved polish that has been added to our cinematics. And our cinematics team put together a couple of videos to show before and after how the game is evolving, and a couple of new features that were not in the cinematics before. So let's have a look at that. Let's start with the before and after video. Let's have a look at what that does, if we can. Yeah, there we go.
Words of mine will
Okay, all right. I was told that my mic is open, so I can still talk about it. All right, so here we are seeing new snake animations that were added on top of it. Here we're going to see much more detail, for instance, on that pouch. I thought that was cool. We're looking at the flute, which they're actually holding now, rather than putting next to their ear. So you're seeing a lot of polish in action right there. Obviously, we are not only making Act 1 on the game, we're also making Act 2 and Act 3, which are quite the things. Look at that hair here. I mean, like, that's really, I mean, like, when I saw that for the first time, I said, oh my, it's really, really getting there. These are this is the birth of a gnoll. That they come out of hyenas. Dragon attack is getting some love there. Improving every single patch, moving forward. And so you can see how technology is starting to mature, features are coming into place. This is actually a big one. This is the swamp. Oi, we went dark. You were to see what happens when you break through the illusion of the hack. Oh, it's a pity that we went dark there. I was still playing. So you just saw what was before just a static swap has now received some VFX and SFX love. I am still seeing blackness here. Ah, yeah, there you go. Torture scene in the Goblin camp. So just a few of many, many scenes that are getting better and better. Here we see our Myconids, or dancing Myconids. This is the scene when they're happy, I think, when they're celebrating.
Singing.
After.
Oh.
Yeah, when you save them. Yeah. And more, and that's the shot of our dead Neil, if I'm not mistaken. All right, but that's not the only thing they did. They wanted to point out two extra features. We have, first of all, we have the sustain emotions. Sustain emotions, which actually are gameplay indicators of what your party members are thinking, what the characters in the game are thinking when you are going in dialogue. We got a video on sustain emotions. So sustain emotions is basically when the characters just, instead of going back to their post, they just keep on being in their regular emotional state. So I think you're seeing Shadowheart being angry right now. And then she can be
I
sad.
thought she was smelling something.
She thought she was smelling something. That is also possible. This is the Shadowheart Fear. Shadowheart, well, she has a whole bunch of emotions that she can throw at you and get as they affect her your approval rating with her also.
Sad.
So there was sad Shadowheart.
Did she lose a contest or something?
Did she lose? All right. So it's a small thing. It's something that's big for us because it's something that we can now apply in all of our cinematics and still makes them better. But we have more that was added also, and that's a thing that's invisible, but we want to highlight it because it does a lot. It also represents a lot of work that's been done. It is the background animations, or as we call it, the peanuts. Can we ping up peanut video, please?
Hey,
so peanuts
Danny.
are basically the characters in the background. In the past, they weren't really doing anything.
Hello, how
but
you
now
doing?
You're going to
Hope
notice
you're
as you
well.
go through the game that there's always going to be action as they react basically to what the protagonist of the scene is doing. So it's subtle, but it adds a lot again to the believability of everything that you're seeing, which is an important thing for us as we're building this game. And remember, we're doing this across a very large game, so the amount of cinematic animation that's going into it is insane. But the goal, of course, is to give you a immersive experience. So right now we're looking at, and we're seeing a well. Oh yeah, I've been in that well. It's a really cool well. And these are ogres. So see reaction shows. So that's the recruitment, one of the possible recruitments of Shadowheart. And so you see the characters in the background. You didn't see that before. That was all invisible. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it anymore. So we never highlighted it. But this is now also part of our patch.
We return back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're doing Will.
And before we're gonna start,
we still have no furnace. I've got guys coming tomorrow to take a look at it again.
And that's the new.
Actually,
that one. That's really neat also.
We have to install a new furnace.
They're neat.
It's big ouch.
Alfira
is singing.
Singing suddenly.
She's got the audience of scrolls.
Everything we've tried to do has not fixed it.
Why
So
don't we try to?
it's been very
sing a
cold.
song for her?
Yeah.
Do a bard dance.
So you see, instantly picks up her lute.
Yeah, and you can hear the violin and the lute. And then my party is level 4, and I got the feat, so I can join in. And you can hear the instruments joining one by one as the party members start playing.
Yeah, the weather's kind of turned for the worse here. So great timing.
And you can see the squirrels looking at me because I'm the best player.
And so you can do that in multiplayer also.
Yes.
Whenever you're in the craziest situations, you can decide to make a little bit of music. You can earn a coin that way. You can loot everybody. I think it's like a part difficult class to sell to people, but I think the team did a really good job. We've got much more, right? So you gotta.
There's a boatload of stuff that we really forgot about.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, not forget it, but again, it's a huge patch list. There's so much to talk about.
There is.
One of the things that I wanted to highlight was that we overhauled all the elf animations.
That's right, yes.
So before they inherited the human animations, but humans are just so boring and burly and like square, and elves are more elegant. And so now their animations reflect that.
It's like because we're giving all of the races a special treatment in animations, or at least most of the races, I think.
No.
I saw your production look at me like, are we doing it for all the races? So I'm not sure if we're getting there. But what did we change on the elves?
Their idols, combat animations, and their locomotion.
Locomotion. All right, that reminds me of things. Okay, what else do you want?
What else do we know? Speaking of little things that show that we are moving on to a new, let's say, stage of polish or development is, for instance, you can now copy paste your password into password text boxes. If we're taking care of details like that, it means like we're in the final stretch.
Well, you're ahead of production, but we're getting feature complete, right? So we're going to be
in a couple of months.
Yeah, we haven't released everything to the audience yet. Can you explain maybe a little bit what white box, orange box, and then gold box means?
I don't know if the audience is really interested.
Well, I just give them like in one phrase. You got to explain it in one phrase.
So to support the iteration that we do, we first white box stuff so that we don't lose too much time on iterating. And then when we nail it, we go to orange box, which is when we stop hacking stuff and we actually put the thing in that we think is going to work. And after that stage ends and everyone is happy, we go into the polishing or the gold boxing stage.
All right. So, and when we released in early access, we had a lot of stuff that was white boxed, right? We were trying stuff out. Now we're moving more and more stuff into orange box, which means that we make it complete, but it's still missing things here and there. And so our final stage is where we go into gold box, which is where we finish things for real. We polish it, we remove all the bugs, we make sure that everything looks the way that it's supposed to look. And so as we're now getting into the last stages of most of the features in orange box, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that's not in the game yet, we are going to go into gold box on a lot of stuff also. And that's the stage where we're slowly hitting.
Yeah, there's indeed a lot of things that are now in the game that are orange box, and there's a lot of developers that would rather not release it in orange box because they're not proud enough of it. But we need to release it in orange box because then you get feedback from the audience, and then you can move on to gold box once you tried it out. I think UI is still the best example of everything. Like there's lots of stuff in UI that you need to test out on a huge audience, because if 12 or 120 people look at something, you need to test it out on thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
What user experience do they have? And I think that if you look at the UI that we had a couple of years ago and you look at where we are at now, it proves that the system actually works.
Yeah, and it's not only that, right? So, I mean, like we learned, for instance, from early access, we learned about network issues that we didn't have in our previous games. So, for instance, this patch features a whole bunch of network improvements that weren't there before. So there's a whole bunch of things invisible under the hood. There is I forgot what its name is, but there's a whole bunch of graphics features that are being added also that people don't see for people that have cards that are problematic. So they give bypasses for it.
We now support NVIDIA.
Oh, it's my favorite game.
DLSA.
That one, exactly, yes, that
abbreviations.
I keep on forgetting what it's called. So there's a whole bunch of things. There's also work that you don't see, but you hear it when you play the game. Like we have sound occlusion. We have the audio attenuation that is in there. Sound occlusion means that if you walk in one room, you can't hear what's in the other room. Audio attenuation is basically kind of a dynamic.
For me, it's I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love that kind of
important. The sound mix changes
tabletop experience, and
because all the
this is the best way in video game form for sure.
It just changes dynamically. It's really important for your overall experience, and once you've heard it again, it's one of those things you don't know that you can't live without it anymore when you play the game. You'll discover all of this because it's all.
It's very rare for a game of this caliber to come out.
The patch notes should be up. The patch should be out. So I think it is time for you to try it out for yourselves. See where we are heading. We know that development is taking a long time. We know that you're impatient. We know that you want all the things that we are working on. They're gonna come. We're gonna deliver them to you when we're ready to deliver them to the world. And I know that's frustrating, but we want to do it properly. And so things take time. But when it's going to be there, you're going to have a truckload of things that you're going to be able to fool around. And there'll be many surprises in there also that you are not expecting. That's a promise. Before we go, let's see if chat wants you guys to still play a song. Because you guys have a new album that you've been playing on, right?
We're planning on recording a new album, but COVID wasn't very pleasant for us.
Yeah.
So we do have an album out, but it's already out since 2019. We've been working on lots of new songs. They sound a lot more aggressive, actually, than the old stuff.
And so if chat still wants you back, because you did kill Neil, do you... What song are you going to be playing?
We're going to play a song called The Night of the Black Rose, and for people who have been reading Dragonlance novels, you already know what it's about. So it's specifically for today, we would like to play a fantasy song, which is a bit like, it's very Omen-like, very Metal Church-like, very Manila Road-like, if you like that type of heavy metal.
I remember meeting you for the first time a long time ago, and your nickname back then was Death Knight.
Ah, yes.
Was that related to Dragonlance?
Yeah, it was. It was before Blizzard started calling everyone and everything Death Knight, so I was the only Death Knight in Belgium.
There's a game with a Death Knight in it also back then.
Ah, yeah. That's why I wanted to work here.
All right, okay, well, we're going to clear the stage so that Hunter can do do their thing. Thank you very much, chat, for watching. Thank you very much for all of your support and your letters of encouragement. We continue our development. It's a slow grinding process, but we're going to get there, and we are now in the final stages of our development. We are heading towards feature complete, content complete. Once we hit that, we got to polish, and then we can release. So it's not that far off anymore, but it's still going to be a little bit of time. All right. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. All right. You go play. Somebody needs to.
Oh yeah, the Dragonlance. I read the Forgotten Realms Driz series. Driz Jurgen, or whatever his name is. the Dark Elf. Which was quite good. Reflection on his forehead. Hey, Elizabeth. Good to see you. It's been rather quiet today. There's not been a lot of people showing up for the stream. Hey, Pandy! How you doing? I'm glad you've been posting some of your artwork on the on the Discord. Hope you had did you have a good nap? Oh, you did the was it the emojis?
My brothers and sisters, let us
That's awesome.
to celebrate the same.
You've been going hard then.
Let us call to mind the light in the darkness. Let us call to mind.
Excited to see him.
The hunter brings everlasting life, but the killer brings death. And in the end, death shall have all to murder.
All right. We're gonna do this I read. Oh, the chibis, that's what they're called. Yes, that's right. Oh, you did? Okay, I will check it out. So this is the character from Baldur's Gate 3. This is Will, who is a warlock. As a warlock, he has a patron where he gains his powers from, who is behind him. She kind of controls him in a way. And so I'm doing half his face as him as the warlock, and the other half as him as a devil, which is what he will, spoiler alert, turn into if he disobeys his patron.
Our Lord saved a priest from the elven lands and forests. He took her to his keep. His wife was struck with jealousy, the elf the fairest of the world. How on earth could she compete with a beautiful elven girl?
Oh, thank you. I need to go a little bit darker here underneath the eye. Eyelashes. Can't see people listed. Well, Twitch is most people join me on either a platform called DLive. She's kind of stressed and a bit sick. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. She's been pushing really hard though with school. Hopefully it's just like a common cold type thing. There, we're gonna have a shot here. The scar here.
On a cold and rainy morning, our Lord child was born in the image of his dark soul. His wife would
So the character has an eye that's made out of ascending stone
the night with demons
on the other eye. That's why it's white.
vile, grotesque shines not what his son could be.
Do that, and I want a little bit of blue. I think would be nice. There's a highlight. It's always nice to highlight with colors. It helps define shape, but also adds a lot more dynamics to the drawing. So often doing two either complementary colors or kind of a hot and cold really work well to define your shapes. So I might actually put a little bit of purple in there too, because we did kind of go yellow on that side. I might actually do orange, blue, well, orange and yellow and blue and purple is what the scale I want to go with. All you can say is that last you saw her, she was resting to finally recover. Okay, finally she's got some rest. Okay, good. You forced her to take a break. scarring tissue.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Listen, you! Back to the anus that smash you out!
Away, you pox nun!
So you see, by just putting a blue highlight on this side of the face, we're starting to develop. Okay, there's a curvature to it, right? I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the cheek just to highlight it. So you see how, as if I make this brighter, it comes even more forward. Harder edge, right? All right. Highlight. We're gonna give him some facial hair as well. Highlights here. Tonal. Do that now? I'm not sure. Maybe I do it now. That's a darker brown. Oh, purple. So I always use a spare page just to test out, you know, the similar color, just to test out what it would look like. See if I'm happy with it or not before I put it on the drawing.
Hey everybody, we just wrapped up the Game Awards, and where we won 6 awards, and including Game of the Year. And as we were wrapping up, we bumped into Elijah Wood and Sean Astin, who are the world's foremost experts on fantasy. And so
it's true.
So we figured we'd introduce them to the game and see what they think. And so we're gonna have a little game session and play together. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much for having us, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
What an incredible thing to just sweep the awards like that. That's brilliant.
I'm really excited to see what is already beautiful to look at. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Danny.
We're going to get started.
Awesome.
And we'll start by creating a character. So I'll take you through character creation. Which
Character creation is. Oh.
Thank you, Sean. I am so stoked about this. This is maybe the most detailed character creation I've ever seen.
And instead of a custom character, you can pick an origin character where you're going to have a backstory. And that's the Dark Urge. I think that's you might like that one.
Aha. You remember nothing but a path paved with blood. Unimaginable cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape it? Would you even want to, Sean?
I want to be this guy.
This is awesome.
Tiefling? Okay, great. Well, you could be a halfling.
A halfling would be very appropriate. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, and off we go.
The top of their head's been removed.
I think you should inspect the exposed brain.
I love that. So is this for any action that you take for the most part?
Yeah, the difficulty class basically says how challenging it is. The higher the number, the harder it is to get.
Right.
There's an interesting book over here somewhere.
On the table?
Yeah.
I see it. Ooh, read the book.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole.
There is a person's face as the cover of the book. I think I'll tuck the book into my pack.
Yeah, this book is an adventure. Yes! I killed the big spider.
You did, yes.
Again.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I just want the audience to know this is triggering from my friend Elijah. Like, he's okay. He was okay.
Aha!
I think that's the thing you were looking for.
Place the amethyst in the slot on the book's cover. I shall. I'm gonna open the book.
You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead.
Turn to the next page.
I mean, I'm gonna turn to the next
All right,
page.
so you're gonna have to do what's called a saving throw.
Saving?
No problem, Daddy, thank you.
Means that if you are gonna fail this throw, something bad is gonna happen, and if you succeed, something good is gonna happen.
Here we go.
Yes.
Good is gonna happen.
Yes, we get to read more.
Yeah.
The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Turn another page.
I mean, I have to, right?
If you don't, I'm gonna be really upset.
All right.
Oh, it so didn't work, even with the bonus. That's bad news.
The book snaps closed.
Oh.
You've seen too much.
Profane knowledge is sealed inside of you.
Yeah.
So he's gonna carry that through, and it may, like alien, come out of him.
I'm forever changed in regards to what I've just...
I don't know, we'll find out. I just need one of you
totally
to jump,
into
not
it,
the
I
other
love
one. Just anybody who wants to jump. Who wants to jump?
I'll jump.
You'll jump, go ahead.
Why would you jump? You're dead.
And you died. But if it was a feather fall, we would have successfully gone down, and then we would not have died.
Okay. Okay, so I'm right there. Oh, this is very traumatic.
Don't
So
leave
funny.
me, dude. Save me.
You could take all his stuff.
I'm gonna take it.
Don't take my book.
I want the
No,
book.
don't
I want
take
the
the
book.
book.
You didn't know how to jump.
Sean.
So I'm gonna take the book.
Whatever you do.
Okay, now.
You can't take the book.
Oh, it's locked.
It's tied
No.
to me, dude.
Yeah, it's tied to him.
I could take everything but the book.
I've read too much. It can't be removed.
And now you're dead.
Well,
It's lost
I'm
to time
cursed.
and space.
I'm cursed.
As is the rest of the world, because you took it with you. Okay, wait. Instead, I'm going to save you. Scroll of Revivify. Yes. You're welcome.
he took all his clothes.
I definitely don't feel prepared.
And we're going to look for a wizard, all right? And so once we have a wizard, we'll be better equipped to deal with this.
He knows.
Yes, it's very helpful to have a wizard.
A hand? Anyone?
Fantasize about hacking off the hand. Yes, I'd love to.
Oh, no.
Well, I think I've actually cut his hand off.
We're going to have to do it without the wizard.
As I continue to follow my dark urges, that expands my
story.
dark overall darkness.
So if you follow me, we're going to go this way.
I see a squirrel here.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Oh!
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Oh, that's a good doggy. That's a
Don't.
good. I'm taking him with. Come
No,
on,
you
Scratch.
don't.
Oh, where'd he go? He's taking off.
We don't need this dog. You're gonna leave the dog.
I'm not happy about it.
There's a guy on that windmill.
Oh, right, here we go.
Yeah. So if he breaks it, the windmill is going to stop. If he releases the brake, then the windmill is going to accelerate.
Well, that would kill the little gnome.
I'm going to release the brake.
You're going to accelerate it and kill the gnome?
That's right.
What happened to you in your life? The gnome went flying.
See
you
you,
killed
gnome.
the gnome. You kicked the squirrel, you abandoned the dog, you killed the gnome. Something is not right. It all started with the book, right?
Nothing separates me from evil
Darkness.
anymore.
Yeah, so we have to kill the darkness.
I can't control it.
Let's kill the darkness. I'm here to help.
Please help
How
me.
do I help him kill
me,
the
Sean.
darkness?
Well, we'll have to destroy the book.
Does it look familiar? All I'm saying is throw the book in the fire.
I can't throw it in the
Throw
fire,
the-
Sean.
Why?
I'm too powerful. The possibilities with this book are myriad and endless.
So you can't let it go?
I can't let it go.
All right, well.
Oh, Sean, no!
The book's gone.
We got rid of the book. Many
Wow.
gnomes' lives will be saved. That's the last time you take a dark book.
Thanks, guys. That was a blast. Great party.
Thank you so much for this. This has been really fun.
Congratulations. Obviously, it's hugely successful. It's incredible. We love it. We recommend it to all our friends.
You should all be so proud of the accomplishments that you've made. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you guys. Thanks very much.
Of course.
Oh. Okay.
You couldn't carry it, but you could shove me.
Oh, I can't carry it, but I can.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
My, don't you look good enough to eat? You know, I've always been an admirer of the physical form. Necks, ribs, thighs. Don't make me choose a favorite. And speaking of forms, I gather you're something of an expert in mine. Oh, yes, I've seen your art. It's imaginative, but not exactly lifelike. You can do better, darlings. And I think with the right inspiration, you will. That's why I've decided to launch OnlyFangs, your #1 source for exclusive, unrated, vampire spawn content. Come into my world and invite me into yours. I won't bite if you don't. OnlyFangs, coming soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Whatever that means.
Stop, Ketherick, and you may find the cure to that parasite in your head.
For the land to heal, Ketherick Thorn must die.
I'll tell you a story, true soul. About a man who sold himself piece by piece. He had everything. A wonderful wife, a brilliant daughter. They lived not far from here. His wife died too young. Grief tore through their home like a thief, snatching away the scent of her hair, the rustle of her skirts. But the man did not break. He could not break. His daughter needed him whole, after all. She grew up, grew strong, challenged him, filled his heart with such joy it supplanted all sorrow. When she was killed, the man, he tried to remain whole. But it wasn't possible. Do you understand?
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Ha, choices. What would you do?
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Cities are incredibly hard to make in RPGs because you have to make sure that every single nook and cranny has something to do. You have to make sure that it's different, so you have to be incredibly creative. Given that the name of the game is Baldur's Gate, the city was really going to be the thing that people were going to be talking about.
The city of Baldur's Gate is seamless, which it originally wasn't.
You only can judge the game when you have all the components together, and if the mix doesn't work, we start over.
At some point, he said, like, can't we just connect everything? And that was a very interesting day.
One of the things that's done is it's brought a level of believability and immersion and also complexity that wouldn't have been there otherwise.
Now it was this seamless, giant organism, and it really, really felt good.
It's being able to look out of the window and see down the city slopes, so you're seeing down toward the docks, and you're like, one of my teammates might be down there. They might be running around down there.
We worked on it as a painting almost. You start with a sketch, a very basic line, and then you just start adding layers and layers.
We can put lots more of the city onto the screen than they could in 1998. So we can do something that is more immersive, richer, has more texture to it.
It feels like you are walking around a place where there are lots and lots of people living their actual lives.
You have crowds that are walking around, can talk to pretty much anybody, and they react to every single thing. It's very alive in that sense.
Every person that you meet in Baldur's Gate has got a story to them.
All the things that you have done up to the city really matter. You can really feel the conclusion of everything just gathering there.
We actually build anticipation through all these characters that you've met, through all these situations that you've been through.
All the stories that you have been following, all the decisions that you've been making, they all come to fruition in that lower city.
And the great thing is, if you so choose, you can be another bad thing that's happening to the city. You can arrive and be like, this place is on fire, and then you can throw petrol all over it.
During production, we felt like the city was our destination.
We spent, I think, 3 times, 4 times as much effort on the city than we originally planned. But the result, the feeling of walking in there is just fantastic.
You have this constant jostling of things that are very much of the real world, and then you can indulge in the completely fantastical.
And then when you walk into the city, the noise of everybody talking to each other, the knowledge that everywhere you look, you can go there and you can do something, the knowledge that you can fly through it, it's great. So the thing that I was the most afraid of when we started making this game turned out to be the thing that I'm the most proud of.
My fellow adventurers, the road to Baldur's Gate has been long. We have fought cultists of a strange new god, battled packs of fearsome gnolls, and gone toe-to-toe with creatures from beyond this plane. And today we faced our greatest foe yet.
He was just so strong. And I think his blood was acid.
I'm not sure how that even works, like anatomically.
Tomorrow, we find higher ground, then rain down upon him with 100 arrows.
No, first I will incapacitate him with a fit of hideous laughter. Then we will fill his bog with grease and set it on fire. And if he attempts to escape the blaze, fear not, for I will keep my eye out for him.
Please don't. Even Lae'zel's puns are more amusing.
Among Githyanki, I am considered extremely humorous.
Enough! We must defeat this foe. Somewhere within these twisted swamps dwells a hag who possesses a potent potion, an elixir that could grant us the ability to converse with the creature. However, attaining it will necessitate a trade.
Give me his spleen.
Steel your nerves, friends. I will now attempt to reason with the creature. Most mighty beast, though you defeated us once, we have returned to seek your guidance. Impart your knowledge upon us, and teach us the source of your power.
It's here. Frog. Oh, I didn't know you speak frog. Gosh, I'm so sorry about yesterday. I'm so embarrassed. You know, ever since the hag turned me into a frog, I've been down in the dumps.
We finally made it. The time has come to say fare thee well to the land of ELFSAR and stride fearlessly into the new frontier that is La'Arch.
Well, no time like the present.
Whoa! You're just gonna stick your hand right in there?
Oh gods, why? What do you think is over there?
Do you have any idea how popular multiverses are right now? It could be anything. Burning hellfires? A world infested with gelatinous cubes? Just badgers as far as the eye can see.
Something touched my hand. A badger's got me! Oh, get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Oh my gods! It's Baldur's Gate! The cobbled streets, the smell of fresh blood in the air. Susan! Love the new hair! Finally, I'm home!
Sure.
It's us.
And we're so dreamy. Well, I would hope so. We are the versions of you who'll be launching with the game, after all. Look at how darling we used to be. Gale, look! Your old face!
Wait, if you're our launch selves, then what does that make us? And who is that?
And Shadowheart, your original hair. What a fascinating choice. You look like you're about to recite a sad poem.
Hey!
And the pièce de résistance. So beautiful. And you've barely changed at all. 'Tis hard to improve upon perfection. So true. Well, this has been lovely. Unfortunately, it's only launch content from here on out. Time for you to join the others.
Others? Quail ate tea ass. Yes, much has changed since we first began. It's been quite an adventure. And I think it's time for an even bigger one.
Maybe I should go back to my old hair.
No.
At last, a moment of reprieve from adventure.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
And now, to finally crack open the vintage red.
What are you all sitting around for? We're not done yet.
For fuck's sake!
Well, where the hells are you taking us?
It's just a little further.
It's an elf.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Thank the gods! I thought I was a goner. Suppose we'll have to wait out this storm a little longer.
It's truly a miracle you lasted as long as you have. All alone. As soon as the icy grip of winter relents, we shall escort you safely down this treacherous mountain. And, should you choose to bestow upon us a token of gratitude...
My! You've rescued me from a frigid predicament, and your kindness thaws even these frozen old bones. Contained in this bag is your truest heart's desire. Whatever you wish for, above all else, reach within and claim your prize.
Oh, I was kind of imagining, like, treasure.
Oh, you don't want it?
No.
Step aside, soldier. Let me show you how it's done. A million gold pieces, a million gold pieces, a million gold pieces. Come to Daddy! Oh, what?
Footprints. Others have been here before us.
I have no idea what you mean. I'm just an old elf, out here all on my own. Ho, ho!
This is a bit much, even for me.
Oh, look at you.
How do you... My enemy's head preserved in a jar. Jeff, how did you know?
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Another mysterious box.
Don't even think about licking it.
What the hells is that?
My gods, I'm beautiful.
The Xbox launch. This is 4 halflings play Baldur's Gate. This particular video blew up a fair bit. They did some amazing stuff. Do enjoy.
This is your
There was a misinput, calm down! You calm the fuck down!
Approach the dying monster. Listen.
A hand? Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone? Ow! Ow! That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Oh. Hello. I'm gay.
I think my legs might be broken. Everything all right out there? Come on, find the key. Who the hell? You're dead.
Water.
Oh my god.
Earth. Fire.
Fire! Boom!
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive cock.
Ow, my dick!
You will join me.
Open the bloody gate! Nope!
That's...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. This is just a...
Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it.
Absolute preserve me.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm getting there.
It's still warm.
Oh. This is why you collect boom barrels.
God. You fucking kids!
The ringleaders have to die. You did it. You actually did it. The lead.
Yeah.
There you are. I know what you did. All those people in the Druid's Grove. You slaughtered them to a man. Did it make you feel important, huh? Did it make you feel big? That might be true. And all your power and strength is going to lead you right where you belong.
For Kralak.
Here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr. It's...
And then they kill him? Oh!
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped your poor sister.
Hag.
Bollocks! Bye-bye now. How shocking. Another barbarian with all brawn and no brains. You know,
Ah, yes, indeed.
What are you doing? Let me out!
Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna kill her with the boom barrel!
Her condition is familiar. Poison.
Blessed Boal! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share. Blessed Boal! What? Kiss my ass! You've slain the pretender. Your glory will sing from 10,000 throats. Stop! Stop! People pay.
He's stuck.
My...
And now he's dead.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
Cross the lake and kill the drow.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
What are you doing on Gek's raft?
It's too funny.
Hold it! One more step, and a blow is to chunks.
The barrel is filled with smoke powder.
Then let it be done.
Wait. What in the it all?
Hell Yeah, Stephanie. Patty told me that that you weren't feeling well. Hopefully you're getting some rest.
Have time for Drugnan outsiders. Heretics. Let near be your end.
Oh my gosh.
Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Huh? Cox. Clan! Grab your gear, wipe your asses.
Well, listen to your body.
Unfamiliar weight amongst your.
You need rest. Take it.
A curious, multi-sided up. You sense something inside it.
Ah, a friendly face. Egg.
That's enough.
Where are you taking?
Silence!
They just keep throwing stuff.
Sentries to arms! State your purpose quickly. You've talked to one of our Queen's Silver Knights and hold the lost weapon.
Yep.
Prove it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
An avatar of the undying regent herself. I beg your mercy, Justiel.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior. You take a moment to fully appreciate your masterpiece. Tempers are right. Not everyone subscribes. Not for communal use. Just keep your hands to yourself.
Keeps moving the candlestick. Just gets mad.
Interesting. The gate.
Now, it is found. You are invited to kneel.
I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you? Very well. So, I don't intend to make a habit of conversing with my killer. Now leave.
To your death, then.
Gate. I'm glad you came.
Ornate mace hovers before you. Taking this mace would surely lead to something quite disastrous.
He's gonna take it.
Everything is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction.
Oh boy. Kaboom is right.
Lace your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. King morning fog, mists will lift where you belong. Sweep me off my feet. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Inky embers, swirl days. Just let the flames to take a chance to be with me tonight. Take my hand and hold it tight. 'Cause you and I are everywhere. The night is young. We're going down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Don't wake me up, just leave me there dreaming.
Nice little cover song there.
What's to come? Your enemies will fall. The realms will tremble with the change you bring. You'll have everything you could ever desire.
Yeah, she sings and then she also does all the instruments as well, which is incredible musical talent.
You heroes left untested, your destiny awaits. It's growing in your chest and you ride for Baldur's Gate. No fallen lord of murder, no foe could e'er compare to the danger, fate, and fervor that will face you once you're there. Come one, come all, answer the call of the hero that's rising inside. Come one, come all, answer the call. In the darkness you carry the light.
Our champion is missing. The harpers need more men. In death, the darkness listening to secrets left unsaid. The gods won't give you pity.
I hope your hand improves.
Your soul So to our city here, both you must have found. Come on, answer the call of a hero that's growing inside. Come on, answer the call. In the darkness you carry a light. The greatest of your battles will always be within. Your mind starts to unravel, so why not let them win? A permanent transcendence at the paltry price of death. Embrace the metamorphosis and breathe in your last breath. Come one, come all, answer the call of the evil that's growing inside. Come one, come all, answer the call of the darkness consuming your mind. I'm afraid that you've run out of time.
Okay. Making some progress.
Place your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night.
Hello, Contact. Good to see ya. Hope you're faring well.
That's sort of cliche. But this is who I am. Tell me, who are you? If this isn't your jam, sorry, I'm the bar dude. I got the wrist to blow the lid right off a tall roof. That's how I raise the bar and make a fan of all you. I know my role, but I gotta find me a squad. They oughta know I run the show, I'm the one writing the plot. I mean, like, right out the gate, I'm trying to pilot a knot. But I don't initiate before I line up my shot. If I could marry the game, right now I'm tying the knot. But if it's gonna get dicey, I feel like mine'll be hot. As long as I get to talk, I'm really liking the odds. I'll make the call before we roll, so when it's time for the drop, I got you. Take a puff of my bardic inspiration. Listen up to this uplifting sensation. It's a play on my loop.
Okay.
Take your aim and then choose.
Starting to build up the hand here.
I'll save 'em. Yo, I'm so charismatic and I'm no less proficient with intimidation. Make your retreat expeditious. I'll reverse any curse if you're casting a hex. I might have bounced a few checks, but I'm passing the rest. Silver tongued, so yes, I'm quick with my words, just like I am on my feet, because I'm fit for a nerd. It's like your mind I can read, my wits are kicking in first, and with the flick of the wrist, I'll flip the script in a flourish. Surely my words are
Almost like she's hushing him, right?
Quiet. Branches on the dialogue tree, tell me I can. So I can show you you're wrong. Like when the potion seller says that his potion's too strong. I go hard for a bard, very much it can faze me. Long as I got my songs and all my people to praise me. When am I getting my flowers? You know by now that I'm maybe more dandelion than Garo, but I ain't pushing up daisies. Take a puff of my bardic inspiration, just like an overdose of motivation. Plucking on my guitar to put the bump in your heart. That's like the first part of bard initiation. Let me give you some bardic inspiration. You'll be bumping my songs all over Facebook. I've been known to make rules so advantageous. I read up on the rules just so I can break them. I'm such a dashing half-elf from the woods. Although I won't be robbing you, I'm one hell of a hood. Ever so wealthy of knowledge, clever and stealthy of foot. I've never had a single show that didn't sell like it should. I'm not one to kiss and tell, now I don't plan to start. But what I got below my belt is my better part. So let me be the one to lighten up your shadow heart. We'll get the camp set up and let the romance spark. And if you're smart, you'll never cross my path. Now you don't want my wrath. Beg for mercy, better get my autograph. I can design your confusion with more than minor illusion. Cause after I hit you with this, you might find yourself bruising. With the lightest sleight of hand, I'm in and out of your pocket. So when you've lost everything, I'll insist you just drop it. My music gives and it takes, including physical toll. Cause when a bard hits hard, it's a critical role. Take a puff of my bardic inspiration. Listen up to this uplifting sensation. It's a play on my loop. Take your aim and then shoot. With every throw that I make, I'll save 'em. So when the die are rolling hot, simply give 'em a throw. Cause when you're already winning, it's easy letting 'em go. Just like a musical crescendo that you feel in your soul. My modifiers make everyone a critical fail. Oh shit.
I'm going to bring on a little bit of purples. And here's another one from Gingertail.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest in
You're looking forward to warm weather? Yeah, me too. We don't have a furnace right now, so we're hopefully will be rectified tomorrow. We're installing a brand new furnace. Big ouch, but it is, we can't not do it anymore. It's too cold.
Dance upon the stars tonight, smiling pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you come the last light time. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray.
Actually, that worked out well. That made it look like threads. Yes, it'd be nice. We're tired of being bubbled up in our own home. Let's see. Ooh, that's really bright. That might be too bright. More subtlety. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I just...
Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. Fortune gently flow. There is a wonder in the weave, so many forks upon these roads. For a burden that is shared is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever path we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. Hearts of shadow, hearts of fire, sharing memory and mind. Our hope is strong in moments dire.
Normally you get the price before they do the work.
For a gift can be a blight.
Always a good idea to get quotes.
Word be a slight in a world of fade and light and disarray.
Yeah, labor is expensive. Oh yeah, it's expensive too. A little bit darker on this side.
While the earth's beneath the skin, I'll take the gifts and let it in. but too bad. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever path we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow.
Trying to have some kind of like evil orange lighting. Sinister enough. All right, we do a bit of color on this side. Who's in the party?
Who's in the party? Who's in the party?
I guess I can start. Call me Shadowheart. Please don't call me Shark. Please don't try to get smart.
Like a banshee, oh.
Yeah, I worship Shark, but I'ma still go hard. I'ma cast that sacred flame and leave your body charred. I'm that cleric, got these cultists in hysterics, got these bugbears all embarrassed when I shove them off that terrace. And you'll never match my wisdom, man. I pack that astral prism, man. I'll be right there to heal you throughout any cataclysm.
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name.
Bitch, I'm Lazel, better learn the name. Well, I'll be by your side with arrows bouncing off my chainmail. Not the type to paint nails, Skiff Yankee, you can't tell. I've been fucking popping since I came out of the eggshell. Hit him with action surge, then I'ma use my reaction soon as your back is turned. My act's a blur, you want my respect? Well, that you earned. Blood and guts and glory, anything else just bores me. Don't wash up before me, your sweat makes me horny.
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name.
Need a hand and I'm gonna need a party snack. Do you happen to own any magic artifacts? I could level this whole town with a heart attack, but please let's not go there. I don't want no part of that. I'm a nice guy with a fireball, diabolical with the spells, here's an ice wall. I don't really feel well, think I'm getting tired, y'all. Tav keep telling me to take another Tylenol, but that won't cut it. I really need a fix-up. Mistress my mistress, and I really miss her. She's so neato, hell of a libido. Can't make it rain, okay, I can probably make it sleep though.
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name.
Don't ever mess with Warlock. Smash it in if the door's locked. The name of Mazor's a sore spot. That gets me hotter than Orthons. I've been cavorting with demons. I'm giving horny new meanings. Now I'm mean to be mean. They
There he
sleep on
is.
me and I don't see the reason. Blade of frontiers, so cavalier. Strike so much fear whenever I'm here. Summons appear, the enemy's clear. I'll be sincere, please get me near. This journey finna get crazier. That's why I'm packing the rapier. I can show you more credentials, but my contract confidential.
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party?
Nice.
the party?
Part 2. There's more party members.
Who's in the party?
Yes, it's Carlac, bitch. Let me just start this rap quick. Let me get some attacks in. I get a few for action. When I'm pissed, I go bad shit. Don't really care for tactics, but maybe as a last ditch, you going over that cliff. Heart's been burning with the flames of a furnace, hotter than a furnace. About to turn this battlefield into a bloodbath. I never feel overburdened. So superb, feeling myself when I dress in fur. I'm number one, no second or third. When I rage, I bet you heard.
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name.
Let's do it, head druid in the house. I've been locked up, these goblins won't let me out. Wait, I should have turned into a mouse. I didn't think of that. It's whatever, shut your mouth. I don't care for any evil lairs or any enemy. This thunder wave will send them airborne. Having sex in bear form, we just call that were porn. If you wanna stare more, that's what nature's there for. It's all good.
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name.
Bodies, 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 bodies. Murder is my hobby. Goblins call me mommy. I ain't even trying to be cocky. Don't ever try to copy. No tiefling can stop me. And I just had one drink, so you were gonna fuck me, Opti. This girl even inspired her to leap straight for her dreams like a drider. That's a half man, half spider. Think about that, makes me wanna ride your sideburns. That's so cute. Try to escape me, that's a hoot. I might throw you on a rack or two. Better start praying to the absolute.
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name.
Y'all better step back, cause I'm the most eloquent, best in the game, and there ain't no embellishment. Cities and streets is where I'm in my element. Fucking do-gooders, you ain't gonna tell me shit. Might slit your throat in the night for the hell of it. I want your blood, cause I do love the smell of it. Story so sad that you might bring a cello and don't give a fuck, but I ain't celibate. Give me a chance, you better take me to camp. I need a little advance if I'ma fight right. I was thinking of giving a little bite on your neck whenever you're going night-night. If you cannot support, then maybe you could ignore that I've been sipping on borscht just like a Mai Tai. I'm a one of a kind, cause I don't mind light. I don't season my humans, I don't like spice. What?
Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party? Coming out the gate. Everyone knows me. Better learn my name. Who's in the party?
Okay. Pretty much getting ready for the giveaway.
Expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame
Put some highlights, and then we'll be pretty much on our way. Okay, let me see.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect in the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, for now down here come the claws.
Like they're gonna come off the paper? Why is there a shadow here? Oh, because of the paint. That's what hopefully I did my job. Oh, I hit the camera. My bad.
it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought, doomed, detected, and caught. No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope, you're doomed.
Oh, no.
Doomed, detected, and caught.
Oh, that's awesome. happy Elizabeth went to a good home. That pretty much wraps it up. Right on, right on. We are going to do a giveaway. This was the 6th character that we've drawn of Baldur's Gate. Old school style, that means we're going to bring out the dice. The word you're going to put in the chat, of course, today is patron. You're going to put patron in the chat, and that's going to be your entry. Let's bring out the dice. Here we go. What do we get? We got a 18. 18. Not a bad roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Names shuffled on the deck.
Lives, oh mortal lives, expire.
Who will expire next? All mortal lives expire.
Go to their dooms.
Good luck. We got Robin here. Eliminated is Gamercam. Elizabeth.
Hell.
And do it.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect in the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm. For now down here come the claws.
Iron Skull. Top deck. Stephanie Thompson.
Fools, how hard you
Cabana.
Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought, doomed, detected, and caught.
He's seeking.
ordeal sits over the final act.
Elizabeth.
You're doomed. No more grace. It's over. This house of hope. You're
Stephanie. Elizabeth on Twitch. Not 3 but 2 bananas. It's time. Stephanie Thompson. Hendrik Eber. Pieces. Give me the band. Taboo Cat. Do it. Stephanie Thompson. Oh, MD. Is that it for her? Shit might be it for her. Jam Dixie. Stephanie Thompson. Who's a girl?
Doomed.
Oh no, MD does still have one. Just noticed. Code word Havoc. GM Dixie. Tech. Now down to a baker's dozen. Raise your dally hug. A dozen. Lorenzo Scriber. No matter what, it's going to be Elizabeth. And that is the final nail in the coffin for MD Win. Elizabeth. Oh, just eked into Stephanie Thompson. Ah. Oh, Monster J made it almost to the end. Unlucky number 7. The final 666. The 6 is Contact, GM Dixie, Ace Hardcore, Jimmy the Hook, Elizabeth with 2 entries. 1 from Kick, and 1 for being in chat. GM Dixie did not survive. Comtech did not survive. Ace Hardcore, Jimmy the Hook, Elizabeth with 2 entries. Ooh, take that 1 entry. Wow. Ace Hardcore. Oh my gosh, we got Elizabeth and Jimmy the Hook. Woo! Wow. Winner is, oh my gosh, not last week's winner. It is Jimmy the Hook, a brand new winner to the channel. Congratulations, Jimmy the Hook. I will contact you immediately and let you know that this is yours for the winnings. How to claim the drawing. Congratulations, Jimmy the Hook. A brand new winner to the channel. I always like it when there's a brand new winner. It's always great. Much love, man. All right, that is Will from Baldur's Gate 3 with his patron behind him. She's got her hands all over him. Much love, guys. That's my stream. Much love. May all your hits be criticals, your adventures legendary, and you have a good one, all right? Take care, everybody.